This new Canva feature is going to take your YouTube comments and turn them into shorts. I just realized how that sounded. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. There's a Canva trick that allows you to change out usernames, fix spelling mistakes, and maybe even remove some cuss words. And you know what? The last gem that I'm going to teach you might just become your absolute favorite part of Canva. The very first thing that you need to do is have the comment handy that you want to share. I'm going to go to YouTube Studio and find the comment that I would like. I'm just going to use the snipping tool on my device and take a screenshot. On the Canva homepage, we're going to click on video. And then because we're going to make a YouTube short, we're going to click on mobile video. The next step is to go over to the design tab. Search for quote. We're going to scroll down and find one that we want to use that's going to really demonstrate the comment well. Because I like dark mode, I'm looking for one that will work well with it. This one would be fine. I would just change the color of the square here to dark and the words to white. But the other thing that you want to keep in mind when you're looking is animation. This specific one is really good with typewriter animation. This is the one that I want to use, and it's called Sunset Aesthetic Morning Pop-Up Tweet Reminder Quote Instagram Reels Mobile Video. A little later on, I'm going to share with you a couple tips about if you don't like the video that's within the design, but you like everything else, and also how to customize the animation so that it fits what you need. It's important to know that Canva is always changing things up. If you are struggling with something because of the user interface changes, then let me know the timestamp where you're confused. I'll see if I can clear things up for you. YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, TikToks, they all have their own user interface and where the title and the description and even all the likes and the comments and things go. When you are adjusting where you want your words to go, make sure that they're not going to be covered up by the interface. Because I have a feeling that the title and things would cover this up is move it. Click one of the things on the design and click position. On the position panel, we're going to click layers and we're going to choose everything except the background. So we're going to click this one that's got a time and then shift, click all of these items so that we can move the items up, and then we're going to close out. Do you remember the screenshot I took before? I'm going to paste it onto the design now. That's right. When you paste a screenshot onto a design, it automatically goes into your uploads folder. Now, I know that this is a little hard to see, so I'm going to try to make it a little bit bigger. While I'm at it, I'm going to change this from this thumbnail view to a scroll view by clicking this. And again, I'm just going to make this a little bit bigger so that we can see what's going on right here. I want to get the things that are on this image right here, the screenshot here. Click on the screenshot. You can either click this button that says edit or this button that says see all. We're going to click see all. Underneath the Magic Studio part, we're going to scroll over. Use this one called grab text. This is a Canva Pro feature. I use this feature every single day. It's not going to grab absolutely everything that we want, and I'll show you how to grab the rest of it in a little bit. What we want is for all the text to look somewhat similar. So we don't want to just select the comment, for example, and grab that. We're just going to go ahead and grab all of the text. Select grab. It's going to separate the text from the screenshot and choose a font that's appropriate for it. go into my description and grab yourself a free trial for Canva Pro because this feature is definitely worth the subscription. If I click position and go to layers, it created text boxes for one reply with a check mark, a reply. Thanks for always cluing us in on Canva changes. It even grabbed 2 months ago 1.27 subscribers at Snazzy Vegan Life, and that's what it grabbed. We're going to deal with the profile picture and the little thumbs up and thumbs down and the other things in a little bit. But first, we're going to close out the position panel. I accidentally closed out the whole thing. That happens. We're going to click back into this. Now, what we're going to do is tidy up the video because we don't need all of this on the video. I'm going to actually cut the comment from this. Control X or Command X. We'll highlight all of this, paste in Control V, the comment. What you're going to notice is that now this comment has the typewriter animation. You can see the name right there. It has changed it to the font that was on the template and the size that was on the template. You can always make some adjustments if you want by just taking the little handle right there and making it a little bigger. You could even take the spacing line. Let's click that and change the line spacing a little bit. If you really wanted to, you could change a word. While we're here, we're going to go ahead and get rid of the date and time. We're going to update this. I'm just going to say anonymous. And then here, I'm going to have fun with the at awesome channel member. Speaking of awesome channel members, did you know that there are special bonuses for channel members? I've been told by current channel members that it's definitely worth it, especially with those hidden bonuses that I don't publicize on the perks tab. Go check it out. I would love to have you as a channel member. And let's finish up the design. We're not going to use the profile picture or the channel name. I could grab the channel member logo if I wanted. How we're going to get that is by clicking the screenshot. Let's go ahead and click Edit, Magic Grab. We're going to click on the things that we want. So why don't I click on this, see if it will pop up for me. Click on the thumbs up, the thumbs down, the channel member profile, and there are 3 dots right here. I'm going to go ahead and grab those. I'm going to leave the vidIQ badge off, and I'm just going to grab all of this. It's going to, again, separate it from the background. Once it does that, we're going to go back to the Positions tab, Layers, and I want to get everything here. The icons, the reply there. I think that's everything, and we're just going to slide it right up. They're still together, which is great, and we can move those wherever we want. I'm going to uncheck that. I do want that little icon to put next to anonymous. Duplicate this. I'm going to slide that down for now, and then I'm going to crop this by moving this handle and just cropping it so that you can't see the little member icon. And then I'm going to crop this one so the member icon is showing. And I will put that there. There is a way to clean up all of this if you would like. For example, I can click on this. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Click Edit and then go to Image Upscaler. Go back right here. We can upscale it 8 times and it will upscale the items on this picture. Let's see if it makes that look better. It may take a minute. We're going to go ahead and replace. Now, because of that, it changed where the location was. Actually, okay, I just need to make it bigger. All right, so now I've got my little icon, or if you have icons for your members or whatever, you can just download that and get it fresh and clear. Or you could look in Elements and find a like button that you like even more. You can click on the words. You can change the font if you like. if you like something better. The very last thing I want to do here is just bring this up just a little bit to make sure that it's proportion. And then I'm going to get rid of this. Oh, I've got two things there. I'm going to move this up just a little bit. I want to make sure it's centered there nice. What about the profile picture? We're going to go to elements and search in anonymous profile. We're going to go to graphics. If you use a graphic like this, we left click and try to put it into this. It's a frame, it's a placeholder. It's not going to go. What you would need to do is just size it and put it on top. And then you can change the color to whatever it is that you would like for it to be. Or if there's one that you like that's a picture, then you can left click and it will slide right into place. And the good thing is that it keeps the animation of that object. We're going to click thumbnail view again so that we can play this. I want to see what it looks like. There's a couple things I noticed. One, I'm not sure that the timing's right on the text animation and on the other effects, but that's okay. And two, the one reply, like, and heart, like those things don't have an animation. So we're going to fix that because this is going to take your video from okay to great. Grab anything here we want, and we're going to go to position and layers. We're going to select these things. Managed to grab everything there. All the other things are for something else. And then we're going to select group. This is going to allow us to move it together, and it's also going to allow us to animate it together. X out of this, click animate, and then we can choose and animate the animation that we want. I'm going to choose succession, on enter, speed it up, I think, and then maybe reduce the intensity. This is going to really take it to the next level. Click on the three dots. Click on show timing. This is going to show the timing of the item that you've selected. So see down here at the bottom, there's your video track, and here's the timing of the reply, one reply, and everything like that. We're going to left click this. Actually, before we do that, we need to make sure that the video in the background's right, because that's going to change the timing of everything. So go to elements, and I'm going to type in changes and find a video that I like. You can even upload one, click on upload file, upload one you want. But I'm going to use this one. Left click, and we're just going to drag it right there. Remember, we did the timing. So now I'm going to take this, left click, and I basically don't want this to show until changes is up. But that's a really long time to wait, right? Like that's 7 seconds or something like that. So what we want to do is change the speed of thanks for always cluing us in on the changes. Click on typewriter. This is typewriter. On enter, we're going to increase the speed of the typewriting. Now we're going to go back down to this, change it when, right after the little smiley face pops in. That's going to be a lot cleaner. So now let's watch it. I'm actually going to just get rid, hold up, I need to make it a little bigger so I can see what I'm doing. I'm actually going to get rid of this. It just makes it a little more complicated with the animation. Okay, awesome. I think I'm also going to change the timing on thanks for always cluing us in and just bring it in. So you see how when I selected change timing, when I choose anything else, it's going to show me the timing. Let's look again. I think I want it to come in another hot minute. That's almost perfect. Now, what about the tip that you're going to absolutely love that's going to be your favorite? I'm going to show you that after I show you how to download this. We're going to change the name here to YouTube Short for a comment template. And the reason why I'm doing that is because you may want to use this as a template for future videos. Even keep the reply, one reply, the heart, and all that. And all you would need to do is change the words and keep the comments. By giving it a name like that, you know that you can use this in futures for a template. And then we're going to click share, download. All the features, templates, videos, and everything that I used today was worth $6 to Canva. And we're going to click download. It's important to know that you need to download this if you're uploading it to multiple platforms, to download it as many platforms as you're going to use, because these are pro features. I also like to leave mine a little long. You'll see that this is 9.7 seconds. The music that you use for YouTube Short may be different than the music you use for Instagram Reels. By leaving it long, you can shrink it to what you actually want it to be in those platforms. Did it download? Let's see. This downloads to my downloads folder. It must still be downloading. I don't know where it's downloading though. I don't know why it didn't download that time, but it's downloading now. Sometimes things like that happen. It's just life of the internet. Now for the bonus tip. Click on your video, click on transparency, and reduce the transparency so that the focus is on the comment and not the background. You can even make it more special by choosing background color, making adjustments here so that it just gives it a little something special. Maybe it's got to do with your branding, and it just gives it a different feel than just the solid background video alone. If you want another way to upgrade your videos, then watch this video next. And maybe this blooper too. I'll see if I can clear a thing. Wow, Puddles is always here.